What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Overshot. Welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So yeah, sorry it took so long, but I got distracted with other stuff. I'm sorry. So part 2 is back. I'm going to do it. But this is going to be a voiceover because I did could not get my mic to cooperate. So here I'm just going to be explaining what the game's about, different stuff about the game. So yeah, this video is just going to be more of me explaining. So I hope you guys do like it. I'll get right into the video.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I'd promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I've never seen a raid before, and it was terrifying. The moaning of the wounded, death rattles, the terrible screams as swords passed through flesh. There was nothing but confusion, blood, and death.
It's very sad.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Like I said, we're back with part 2, baby. Yeah, can't wait. Excited. I already did like the first part so far, what I've been through in the game. I already like it. I was really hoping to have my voice while I was playing the game. That would have been cooler, like experience what I was talking about. But like I said, my mic wasn't cooperating, which sucks. I know. I hope next video I'll have it. We can get a little bit of my rages here and there. I'll probably keep those in, me raging and talking shit to a game when something doesn't go right. But yeah, like I said, I'll be explaining what the game's about, what it is, after a few cutscenes. But I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. I'm really having fun making it, especially if there's voiceovers. It's pretty fun learning new things and getting better at them. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I will talk to you guys more after these cutscenes. I'm gonna say that a lot in this video, by the way.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command, and all
What's
will
going
be
on?
well.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Athe now!
Men, tonight we'll have...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
So we are back. I anyway explained now more of the game, what type of game it is, what it mainly does.
What do you think about
So when you guys do search it up, it'll say it's a role-playing, action role-playing game.
I wouldn't say I...
It's pretty cool.
About forgiving.
You have other stuff too, like the customization. Now explaining that now. Customization, you have over no feature or body type customization, unfortunately not like other games. Because you do play a selected character, which is Henry. So that would be understandable. You get mostly customization over armor. You put different armor on, different types of it. So that's more customization so far. What I saw on pictures and stuff I looked up. You also have different weapons, which are swords, war hammers, I believe, and shields, and a bow.
Must be your first watch,
Any other
eh?
medieval
I
game.
don't think anything much will be happening today.
And you do
You
have
can
a
just
horse,
lean against the wall and
so
wait
that's
till
pretty cool.
morning.
You don't have to walk everywhere.
I will.
You do have a horse. And then you have different abilities, which I'll give you a few examples right now. Are alchemy for brewing potions. You do have drinking, which toughens you against alcohol, and you have herbalism, which allows you to collect more herbs at a time. For the alchemy, that's pretty cool. And you have lockpicking, which the lockpicking upgrades your level, so you can unlock harder locks easier. But that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll explain more about it after these cutscenes. Like I said, I'm gonna say a lot. Hope you guys do enjoy so far. See you guys back in a bit.
Sweet Jesus! We're gonna end up like skeletons.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Radzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
My respects to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzik is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all
So then why do
you
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague,
the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Yeah, I thought
Take
they were
care.
gonna attack right there. I was about to say, God, yeah, we're gonna have to run from another town and say that we're a messenger in that town.
It's all about
But
the
they
season.
didn't, so
Just roast
that's
it.
pretty cool.
The same as
So
usual.
now
Well,
I'll
the
explain
roads
more
ain't safe.
of the game. Well, not explain, like just little details that I saw that when I looked it up on Google and see what I saw and stuff. I did look it up, do a little research for this video. So that's pretty cool. You can be like a thief or simple just play the warrior part and just do it like that, but or you could be a thief and a warrior and just do a thieving at night. So that's pretty cool. We'll see what I do. I plan to do. So who knows? Never know. So right here we do go talk to a lady in Talmberg to get her help, but I'll let you guys hear the conversation about
The
the
Lord
voice
save
in the
you.
way. So
What
see
do
you
you
guys
need?
in a bit.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking. It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear. And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
Goodbye.
Man, she was pretty easy to convince. She like easy to convince right now. And I thought it wasn't really gonna work because she had 2 and I had 2 speech, but it ended up working. So yeah, so like this game's actually based in like the early 15th century, in Bohemia, which nowadays is a Czech Republic. Which you can actually search up the places, because I was seeing when I was reading it that Sasai, Ratai, Nadeshko, and all those other places in this game are real. So maybe after the video I might search them up and see how they look now.
Bed with a comely
Nowadays.
wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
So that'd be pretty cool.
Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you
This guard was
especially
pretty
are
rude
not
to
to
me.
be let out.
Lucky I didn't slap him around. So I did have to bribe him.
I have to get out of here to
Would
bury
suck.
my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me.
So let me know if you guys played this game before, or is your guys' first time searching up something about this game, especially. So yeah, I did scroll through this part. I really didn't bother with it, but when I do my voice, well, I'm playing. I'll read it for you guys.
Reward,
so
you
guys
say?
know. Oh, now you're willing to help, huh?
Only, if I let you go, everyone will know what happened, and
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be for it.
Now, if you can make it so I've got an excuse not to recognize you...
He's
then
basically
we'd be
saying the same
talking.
thing that she told me.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Good luck to you.
Now right here I go talk to a trader. I just randomly
God
stopped
be
at
with
this
you.
guy and it turns out he was a trader, so that was pretty cool.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Right here I do start learning the mechanics of trading and seeing how to do it. So like you see some stuff I mess up right now. I did buy 5. I gave him like my healing potion. I gave him that. I don't know why I sold that, but I sold it to him. I gave him a sear snap, some roasted chicken. Well, I basically just got rid of the stuff I didn't need. So that's pretty cool. I already have 4 lockpicks. I don't even know why I bought 5 more. See right here, I gave him a sear snap. I gave him 2 on accident. That's why I did go take that one off. Right here, I was putting moonshine like if I was selling it to him, but then I later discovered I was actually buying it from him. So I was like, why am I putting so much? It went up to 90. And I saw that I put moonshine on the thing. I didn't mean to do that, so I took them off. So yeah, like I said, I was getting rid of the stuff I didn't need. So I gave him that, the shirt that I took off of Kunesh in the first part. But I did save like the hammer, axe, and all that, so later on. I haggled
I'd like
right
to
here. This is my
discuss
first
the
time
price.
haggling, so I was like, oh
Why
shit.
not?
I tried to go down to 20.
Since it's you,
And he says it all confident, like,
a little
this
more
is,
and
since
we'll
it's you,
shake
like,
on
we
it.
knew him. Right, so wow. Wait, they lowered to 25, so that was pretty cool.
very well.
I don't know how
I
much it
agree.
was before, but he lowered it down to 25. So now right here, we just go towards the armory to go steal the armor. This is pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest. Telling something when you know the guards are pretty much out the door. So I crouch, boom, in the door. I got scared because I thought he was coming behind me. I was pretty nervous the whole time doing this. So I was pretty mad. I bought 5 just to get it right on the first time. So that was pretty cool though. So I have 5 still. More. I steal some bows and a shield. I was gonna see what else I could steal, but nothing else. I didn't go down there. I didn't bother. I was gonna go out right here, but then I got scared. I thought he saw me, so I closed the door. Bam! Went up there. And I saw you could go out through there, so I was like, okay, I'll go through. But then I saw more stuff, so I just checked the rest of it. And a bow. 2 bows and some arrows I jacked from them. So I say a pretty good successful mission. Yeah, so I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this. Oh. And so I jacked like 2 bows. I just leave. Yeah, but the bad thing is I went all the way around. That's the only bad part. I should have just went out the front door, but I got too scared, so I had to run all the way around over here. And we're still going. And we're still going. So yeah, So let me know how you guys did play the game before, or you guys barely finding it out. Like I said earlier, let me know. Look. So right here, we just go change right here inside this room. Like, we're not going to come out and be like, we just went in there and come out with some armor on and be like, oh yeah, that's my hand. He must be still inside. Oh, see, my character didn't have those shoes on the whole time. He barely puts them on him. So basically, I just put on everything. I just jacked from the armory. So yeah, I had pretty much fun making this thing pretty nerve-wracking voiceover, but I would say we got through it. Right here we pick up my horse though. Now look at the stallion right here. Right here I got scared, dude. I thought I had to restart my game. Because he got stuck, it wouldn't move. So I just moved to the side a little bit. And there. It's unstuck. I hope you guys, you know, didn't go through the same problem as me. Because my brother played this and he just went to the roof. And they got stuck and he couldn't get out no more. So right here we go talk back to the guard. Let me through. But he better let me through, I just paid his ass.
I need to get out of here.
Says who? I've never seen you before in my life. And that's odd, seeing as how you're wearing our colors.
I'm wearing your colors, but I'm just a messenger. Sir Robard sent me to Rattay with important tidings.
Oh, alright, alright. God be with you.
So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you guys do like it. So on the next one, we'll be going to Skalitz to bury our parents. So see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out.